Even though if you have written the codex document or not, it doesn't matter. Just type out what you honestly think it's possible. Okay. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Were you able to find it? Okay. Can you type in the chat box? What did you do? What did you find? Come on. Come on. Do it. Again, don't think much. If you're not uncertain, just write something. That is okay. But do not be blank. That's what my point is. Okay. So type out in the chat box, guys. This is the industry what you're targeting. I mean, this is the project what you wanted to do. And I wanted to work in this project also in the future. Like, let's say it could be something like I wanted to help this poor needy people. I wanted to help this financial education. I mean, a lot of people have a different interest, right? It doesn't matter. I just wanted a final thing. Like, let's say recently we had this design verse workshop where people were talking about the AI technology. They wanted to do something in the farming industry. Like Subhash was talking about that, and a lot of people were talking about this financial education also. So whatever is your one problem which you wanted to solve, but what is the industry also what you're thinking similarly about? Don't worry whether that industry is there or not, but according to you, are you really aligned? That's what I want. Okay. Punish, Jayanandini, Tamil Chelvan, Tilagar, Santilal, Kumar Sai, please do switch on your camera and just type out the answers in the chat box, guys, before we wanted to go ahead, because it is very important. I need to see you. I need to understand you. The physical interaction we are already missing, guys. It's already a digital interaction. Okay. If you guys are not switching on the camera, I won't be able to get your body language, what you're trying to say, because there are many things which I'll be able to interpret when I see you over the camera. Okay. So Anju is typing, why learning new language is a big challenge for many people, even though there are many applications built for the same. How AI can help into the reality, in the reality. Superb. This is a wonderful project which you wanted to really think about. Okay, what about others? What about others? I want everybody to type out very shortly. Very short. You don't have to write very deeper sentences. Okay. Come on, guys. It's more than 1 minute. You'll have to type out fast. Just write the gist, no problem. Maybe you would have already taken this project also. That is totally fine, no problem. You don't have to write something very brand new at this point of time. You can also write what you already are thinking, or maybe if you have a little knowledge about it, or if you've collected some information about it, totally fine, no problem. Hmm. What about others? Only two, three people are typing. I mean, we have to move for the next bit of this session. The one case study giving women safety, SOS app tracking near community people, and some new problem solving features. So it has been prevalently used, Subhash. Already it's there. You still want to do it? Okay, your choice, no problem. Fintech, want to solve the literacy rate of wealth in India, which makes me do work and showcase the portfolio. Portfolio is not the point, Muthu. I'm asking you a very simple question. Your first half of the answer is correct. I'm asking you, is that the kind of industry which you wanted to connect and work in the future also? If yes, then the problem statement is right. For portfolio sake, we are not doing anything here. Okay. I want to get into fintech industry, managing money, like investing, saving, a big challenge. Most of the people. That's great. I think Muthu and Surender has a little bit commonality. That's good. I want to work on a development a new transparent system to add a new dimension. That's great, Hariharan. Superb. So you're, what is the new dimension? Could you type out that? You have sent message to me directly, Hari. Why don't you chat in the comment? Okay. Most students are not interested in learning. They don't know how to use their learning in real life. I'll create LMS to gamify and engage learning for deeper understanding. That's great, Manigandan. Education. I can see education. I can see fintech, business. I can see transportation, which is also business. And I can see again one education, teaching children about personal safety education, also improve the parents' confidence. Okay. Are you really determined to work for this industry? Okay. So now comes the interesting question, guys. Okay. Okay. Fine. Listen to me very carefully now. I'm asking you one simple question. You guys have typed out one project, right? Punish, have you typed out? Srinivas, have you typed out? Kumar Sai, have you typed out? I have not seen your answers, guys. Tamil Chelvan, have you typed out? Jayanandini, you have typed out, right? Just a second. Jayanandini, I have not seen your answer. Guys, do it fast. Okay. So listen to me. Let's say if I'm giving you one project, okay, 6 months, you guys are going to develop this project, whatever you guys are typing it out just now. Okay. I'm not going to pay any money. I'm asking you to assume it really, real situation. Don't think it is fantasy. No, okay. I wanted you to think really. Imagine if I'm not going to pay you for the 6 months to develop this as a project, will you still develop it and solve this problem? Type yes or no. I'm asking you really. Like, let's say if Muthu is approaching this project, okay, listen, guys. No, don't impulsively tell yes. I'm asking you something very, very important. Let's say if Muthu is messaging the same thing to one designer today in LinkedIn, same like I wanted to do some kind of a financial things and I want to improve the literacy rate of India. He is going to talk to this person. Okay, so that person is saying, Muthu, wonderful. This is a great problem statement what you've taken. Okay, imagine the recruiter talking to you like this. Okay, get into the reality. Excellent, Muthu. I can understand you are going to solve this problem, but I can give you a project right away. Tomorrow, you can join the job. 6 months, we are not going to pay you anything. Can you develop this project and build it into reality? You will have to take care of your food, take care of your rent, take care of your other expenses. 6 months after that, you're going to get paid for this job. Like, let's say you will become a full-time designer, and that too with the performance of how you are performing in this 6 months. Will you develop this project or will you take another option? Type yes or no. Yes, then you'll have to change the problem statement. If the answer is no, you have not found out the right fit problem. You will have to change it. People who typed yes, superb. People who typed no, you'll have to think about it. There's nothing wrong about it. It's good that you are thinking at least now. If the answer is no, it's great, right? It's my dream project. I'll do. See, Hariharan is super sure. Even if 6 years somebody asks, Hariharan will do. Without that is what is called true passion, and you have to align towards that. Please think about it in a real time, guys. See, I have started my career like that. To be very honest, I've learned it from a guy called Russell Brunson. You know what he said? He said very clearly, you have to work free. If you wanted to really do something excellent in your career, I started this program with free, guys, for a batch initially. I did not charge them. I know I mean, I wanted to really understand what is the need of the people. Initially, I started this batch with completely like, you guys can join. I did it for, still now this YouTube live is going, right? For certain things, I do it for free because I wanted to understand that it's not only about mentorship, membership, and all these things. It's also about you guys are thinking about it for free of cost or not. I also found myself very clearly, I'm going to do it for the rest of the life, even if somebody pays me or not, right? This is called congruency. People will check for this. Your career will only depend on this. If you're not clear about it, please go back, think about it. There is nothing harm in what you call telling no. But what about others? At least you need to be in one category, guys. Yes or no. But nobody is typing. I don't know. Only 5 or 6 people are typing. What about others? There is nothing judgment, guys. I'm not judging on anybody. This is the time to bring out what is the reality. You have typed out a project, right? Will you do it if nobody is paying you for 6 months? Muthu, yes, great. I really appreciate Surender because he has really thought through it. I don't know, other people are impulsively typing yes, 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 but reality is reality, guys. Please understand that. Okay, we are passionate, but 6 months without pay, yes, That's why I'm asking yes or no. Then write it no, right, Anju? Simple. The answer is no, type no. Answer is yes, type yes. See guys, I needed this answer from you. Then and only we can move for the next bit of the session. Ordering food by using QR which is placed in the table, we reduce the frustration. Okay, the Tamil, the question is no. That's great, Tamil, super. I really want that. That's the answer I want. Yes or no? Type out yes or no. Type out yes or no. Everybody. I want Subhash, I want Jain, Nandini, Sujana, and who else? Muttu has typed, Tilagar has typed. Manigandan, Punish, Srinivas, Bhatia, Hasnain, Kumar. Excellent, Tamil. Excellent. Excellent, Jain, Nandini. Superb. Srinivas, you are on the right track. I know that. Srinivas in the right track. Sujana, excellent. So, people who typed yes, no, it doesn't matter. First, I'll answer about yes. Okay, people who typed yes. So, what are you waiting for? That project you have to already start. That's it. Go and watch Silver Membership course and start the project. There is nothing to stop you. Get a guidance from me. Tomorrow, I'm creating one small instruction for you guys in the Silver Membership course. Okay. In between the module, there is a new addition called live project. Okay. I want everybody to take a live project and get a interaction with me. It's not like you're just watching and binge watching like a YouTube video. That's not correct. Okay. Ideally, you guys have to do a live project which is aligning to this 6 months category. Even if somebody is not going to pay you, are you really going to do it or not? Okay. One day make it happen. No, Subhash, it doesn't work that way. Either yes or no. Let's assume your answer is yes because you've typed yes, right? Yes, that's it. That's what I want. No uncertainties or what if this condition, what if that condition. But the but word is a very difficult, very dangerous word. Okay, don't use that. If you're using but, then whatever you said before the but becomes insignificant. Let's say if a guy is going and saying, "Hey, I love you," but what happens? That relationship will be in a big problem. Okay, same a girl goes and proposes a guy, "Hey, I love you," but it's very difficult. Okay, so make sure this is either yes or no. Very, very simple. If it is no, I will now tell you, have you guys filled the codex document or not? For the people who type no, I'll ask you only one question. Have you filled the codex document or not? Have you watched the silver membership courses or not? Definitely it should be not be there. I mean, you guys would have not completely done it. Kindly do it. Because in the silver membership course, we have lined up everything with the basics with absolute clarity. What industry you wanted to focus, what is your goal for the 1 year and 10 year, and what project you wanted to execute in a very short span of time or a longer time, and how you can able to target the right industries with that. You will not have this uncertainty at all. You will be very clear. You may be answering like this. Jagdish, I'll definitely work without cost. Answer is yes, but okay. Maybe the but I'm using this way. People can tell something like, I will get it confirmed in 3 months itself. There is no uncertainty but here. People can type, Jagdish, I'm taking it, yes. I don't want salary for 6 months. You know what? In 3 months itself, they'll make me full time because I am damn interested to solve their problem. If you're solving their problem and showcasing the value, who will not take you inside this company, guys? Why would they wait for 6 months? I've seen people getting, I don't know whether Sneha is there or not here. One of our student, she was actually going into an organization where initially she was told, like let's say, we will take you after 3 or 6 months after seeing your performance. In 1 month, she got confirmed. I think in 1 or 2 months. I think she started with some Delhi-based design studio. So all it matters is your mindset. See, she got into the job. I think 6 or 7 LPA she got. I don't know what is the salary exactly. But the point is, she was also having the same thought process. Yes, I will do it without any kind of a money. That's not a big factor for me. That is what is called true passion and alignment of your values. If you guys have not found it, do the codex document properly, or maybe examine it again, or maybe try to watch all the silver membership course and get in touch with me. Until the answer becomes yes, you have not started this journey. You will have to have the mindset to work free, guys. Definitely free. Definitely free. You will have to start with free. I'm not asking you to join as an intern. My intention is not that. My intention for you to tell is you will have to start the job without any kind of expectation. Your expectation only to solve problem as a fair exchange. Please install this mindset. If you install this mindset only, your job search process will be very smooth. It's not other way around. Let me aim this 10 LPA and then I'll go and work for it. That will not happen. Maybe from the outside world, it may seem very fancy. but that is not reality. You will have to install this mindset, or else the journey becomes very, very difficult for you guys. Okay, so now let me continue the discussion. So the hiring process, statistics, and everything I told you. Okay, what are the concepts? See, there are many methods to go and approach the interview process and everything. First of all, you'll have to build a strong portfolio presentation. Portfolio, according to me, is not website. It's not Behance. Even a small Word file is also enough. Last week also I told you, even you can just draw a small sketch in the paper and showcase. See, I'll tell you one thing what happened in the NID's interview, okay? There is a guy called Bharat, okay? He's my batchmate. This guy doesn't have a big portfolio, okay? We all had a very big portfolios and all. 105 people were there in the third round of the interview. Next round is going to be the final what you call selection criteria, okay? Because out of 15 to 20,000 students, NID only selects 100 people. Out of this 100, 15 people get selected for product design. In fact, in our batch, only 14 people. It's not like 15 they will fill. If they find suitable candidate is not there, they will close the seat for 14. NID works in a very different way. Leave that. But the point is, everybody was thinking portfolio is required, portfolio is required, portfolio is required. But this guy, while he was traveling on the way to the college for this interview round, he did one small project on the travel, and then he written that in a paper or maybe a small draft he brought. Okay, till now this guy was like that only. He's working in a very good company now. He's creating a huge difference in the field of design. He was also an engineer. He worked, but the point is, this guy just showed that. I was laughing inside because the thing is, I was also driven by the social construct of building so much of portfolio, project sketching. You need to have a lot of sketches, all this BS thoughts people have put inside us, right? So same like that I had. What I did was, I observed all of the people who conducted the interview and all. There was a guy who was little fat, okay? So this guy had brought two portfolios. One pouch like this, one pouch like this. At that time, website is not there, right? Same like you guys. You guys have a lot of projects in your portfolio, right? In Behance, you have 10 projects. Same like that. That guy also has this. I have not seen this guy in the next round. He has got rejected. Okay. To be very honest, I have also put my portfolio in front of the table. Okay. Not even 1 minute the guy took to review my portfolio and send it back to me. He has just pleased me. Okay, this guy has put some effort to show some portfolio. This is what is the preference interviewers will also give you in your website portfolio or Behance, guys. Okay, it's only whole 5% of the entire process. What goes beyond is something very different. I'll tell you what is mean by portfolio and how we can able to do it. Okay, so projects and other things is okay, but that is a very, very small portion of the entire equation. The big portion lies in the answer what you type, right? Yes or no. That is the big portion. That big portion will determine how strong you want to go and present and project your values and all. Okay, so focus on the problem identification, process, impact. People who are showcasing project, one sheet of paper with the focus on process and the impact and the problem what you identified are going to get selected. And people can able to easily sense whether you've taken a real problem or a fake problem or just like that. So that will come only from your values and goals. That is why I'm asking you, what are the industry you want to work for free in the future? If you have that industry clear, then this will be sorted. You guys journey will be really, really fast. So what is the outcome? The improves ability to present portfolios confidently. That's okay. I'll also give you some kind of an example going forward. So every time when you're presenting a project, okay, you will have to highlight the design thinking methodology, guys. Please remember this very carefully. All your interview process lies in problem solving. All your interview process lies in showcasing, have you shown the mechanism of solving the problem or not? Nobody cares about your final visuals, guys. Maybe you can put one thumbnail to get the people attracted into your portfolio. That is okay. But when you go and interact with people in LinkedIn and start talking with their projects or about your project, people will first ask you, what is the project about? If you're not able to tell clearly about the design thinking methodology or the process, what you've used to solve, your discussion becomes insignificant. People will not hire you for the next rounds, or maybe they'll not call you for the next interview round and everything. People will have a hard time problem talking with you. Need to join meeting. What is that, Hariharan? I don't understand. Guys, is everything okay? My audio, video, everything is clear? Give me a thumbs up. Yes. Okay, sorry. Okay, fine. Hari, I don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah, communicate to me. Okay. Next important thing in the interview process. Okay. So portfolio, according to me, is not website. It's not Behance. I told you it is problem solving process. You show it in one paper also, guys. Nobody cares. That's enough. With this simple paper, you can get hired. How many of you wanted to test try this method? You come to me after this mission, a hackathon and all. I will tell you with this one small sticky notes, you can get hired for a company. But your messaging needs to be right. Your codex needs to be right. Your value needs to be right. And your entire streamlining of the industry needs to be right. Then this document will work. Or else, if the document is not, I mean, if your codex and other things are not clear, but you have a lot of fancy project in your portfolio. I have designed a redesign of this website. I have created Swiggy redesign of Swiggy. I have designed this shopping cart. Who cares? Waste of time. Nobody will be able to resonate with what you're talking. Okay? Yes. Now let's go for the second part of it. Non-verbal communication mastery. See guys, when you're talking in the interview or when you're presenting to something, or maybe when you're having a physical interview or digital interview or anything, your key aspect lies in body language. I'll tell you one interesting statistics for you. You guys will be totally surprised. How many of you think verbal communication is very important in interview? Type yes if you think it is very important. Of course, interview is all about talking, right? Tell me whether it's yes. Okay, Srinivas is telling us, Ponish is telling us, Kala is telling us, Jayanand is telling us. Guys, please chat in the group, guys. Don't chat me directly unless if it's a very personal answer. Okay, please change your settings. Maybe your settings is not correct. Change to everyone in the meeting. Okay, but I am challenging you. Verbal communication is not important. How many of you wants to challenge me? How many of you wants to challenge me? It is only 6 to 7% important in the whole interview process. 55 to 60% of your interview results depend on the non-verbal communication what you make. What does mean by non-verbal communication? I'll tell you. Open body language, eye contact, facial expression. It is very important for you guys to understand it. That's why we're going to talk about NLP now. But listen to me very carefully, guys. Okay. So what does mean by this body language? The moment when you're able to sit and talk with a person, the communication what you make, it's not about Hindi, English, Tamil, or whatever language you're speaking. It doesn't matter. All it matters is what is going on inside you. What is going on inside you will be determined by the goals and the values what you write before. If that is not clear, a lot of people have struggled to answer this, right? Yes, no, Jagdish, I'll think about it for 6 months. That means your internal communication is not strong. You will have a lot of problems in the interview, even though you may have a lot of problem in your case studies in your project or portfolio. It doesn't matter. People will not get attracted to you. When people will get attracted to you when you use non-verbal cues. 55% of your interview is based on the non-verbal communication. People get hired and 55% is more important in this. Okay, only 6 to 7% is your verbal language, and that too in the 6 to 7%, whether you talk good English, bad English, you have to communicate what you're trying to say. That's important. Okay, so please remember this very carefully, guys. I'm making it very simple for you guys, that this is a myth and the mindset what we are being pushed on, but please remove that. You need to understand this. Okay, so what are the neuroscience insight in it? Non-verbal cues build trust by activating new pathways. It's a journal of behavioral psychology said that. That means when you're able to use non-verbal cues, what does it mean by non-verbal cues? Let me explain to you guys. Okay, listen to me very carefully. If you're talking in the interview, like let's say observe my body language now. Okay, hi, I'm Jagdish. Okay, I have 10 years of experience in product design field, and I have core experience in design for 4 years. I have did totally 73 plus project, and I worked in one project which got me a national award. And I have an interest in solving some of the complex medical problems. I can understand in your company there is a medical problem available. Using my skills, I will be able to solve this problem. In just one day, I'm able to give you a solution. Can you give me a design task? I'll be able to solve it in one day. And let's see that. And my top 3 skills are product design sketching, research, and then creative ideation. I'm able to visualize the components. I'm able to visualize in 3D. I'm able to build the solution in very less span of time. And last, my 3 projects are completely dependent on that. And if you like to know more about it, I'll share my screen. What did you guys understand and observe in this last 1 minute what I talked? Can you tell me what is your observation? Type out in the chat. I want everybody to type out in the chat. What is your observation? What's your observation? People are watching in the YouTube live also. I wanted to hand gestures. That's good, Jayanandini. What else? What else? More. Of course, hand gestures is okay. Most people would have observed, but bringing value to the company. That's great. More. Clear communication. Okay, more. Confidence. More. I want something else, guys. Still stature. What is that, Punish? I don't understand that. Talked about your strength. That's great. Okay, fine. Specific points. Okay, good. That's fine. But no, guys, think about more. See, these are all like obvious answers. I wanted a very deep answer. Did you guys observe me properly? Okay, so Subhash is saying body language, but what body language? Yeah, of course, we are talking about body language, non-verbal. Okay, that's also a little obvious. But in that, what did you observe in this communication? What I made? It makes curious about us. That's good. Somewhat little closer. Kumar, storytelling. You are still in the Sundays mindset. I have not told any kind of stories, guys. That's okay, fine. No problem. Okay. Yeah. Tell me, what did you really observe? No, people have, you have still not got the point. What I'm trying to say. Eyesight, little bit okay. Ha. Tamil is typing positive attitude and approach. Talked only up to the project. That's okay. I only talked about the project and I stick to the communication, made it clear. That is okay. Can you type? Can you see these two answers, guys? What Muthu said. Eyesight, positive attitude and approach. Can you guys understand what is that? In fact, the Tamil answer I'll take. Okay. Attitude. Let's not talk about positive attitude, negative. That is different. Attitude, approach. To be honest, that company, whatever I'm going to talk to you, that's not a real company also, right? I also don't have some kind of a project like that. I had project that is very different, but not in this line. Okay. But why did I made it very convincing? What made me tell that this is a compelling value proposition? If I talk to any medical recruiter or a designer like this way, 100% chances they will have a next interaction with me, either in phone or WhatsApp or LinkedIn message or email or even Zoom call also. It's not a problem. This is the big problem with the freshers. People don't know how we can able to get the people inside you to talk. Many freshers are telling, sir, experience, they are asking, sir, they are asking 2 years experience, sir, they are not rejecting, they're completely not taking my portfolio, sir. Everybody is telling this problem, right? I'm telling you, people who are coming from the different field will also have the same problem. Unless you are crossing the zone, you won't be able to get clarity in this. I'm asking one more time. What else did you observe in the communication? Attitude is one good thing. Okay. Eyesight is one good thing. What else? Hand gestures. I would say hand gestures. Okay. And Subhash, write down what is mean by body language. You see, guys, you will have to observe first of all. Before I give a live activity for you, you will have to start observing first. Then we can move to the next bit fast. Go ahead. What else did you observe? Hmm. Are you guys observing keenly or not? Passion towards your word. Good presentation of your information. Okay, guys, fine. I'll tell you. What I've exactly used is I have set my intention very clearly. I was looking for this word only. Okay. My intention inside my brain is very clear. What? I have to help this business. They are struggling with some problem. It's not about convincing. It's not about talking flashy words. It's not about communication. It's not about what you call hand gestures. All these things are, it's not the point, guys. Okay. I'm going to the root of this entire thing. If you set your intentions clear at the start of this entire interview or project or your problem solving or anything, your entire body language will be influenced based on this. If your intention is not clear, you will not move your hands fast. You will not talk with the people with a confidence. You will not have your shoulders broad, or maybe you will not sit straight. Your communication will be little blabbering. You will be having little hesitation while you're talking. See, have you seen all of these things happening in your communication, guys? Have you attended any interview? Have you had all this problem? It is not about you. It is not about your English language. It is not about your projects. It is not about your skill set. It is about your intention. Your intention will define everything. Your attitude, your behavior, your action, your hand gestures, your body language, because that is 55% in interview. I will have to teach you what is important to get you job, not the 7%. English is not the point here. So how does the intention comes? You can ask me this question. Type out, how does the intention come? You're telling me like this, intention is very important. Now tell me how to improve the intention. Ask me that question. Then only I'll be answering that. Ask me how. Ask me how. How? I want everybody to answer, ask this. If you guys are already started, that is different. But ask me how. See, your life really starts changing when you ask quality questions. Very simple. Please remember this always. If you don't ask questions, it will go only normal. Every point of time, you'll have to stop, ask questions, get the answers. Stop, ask question. Some of the answers you will get it fast, but many of the answers you will get only in the way forward. Okay. So how to set your intentions right? The answer is very simple. You will have to be very true to yourself. You have to write every single day goals and do the value determination process in DMartini. That's very, very important. If you write every single day goal, guys, like 10 goals, if you wake up in the morning, I've also taught you how we can able to set goals and all these things. Okay. So do it. If you set your goals very, very clearly at the start of the morning itself, you will know what you have to do. See, my intention is very clear. Every day, 6 o'clock, whatever happens, I'll have to start the 6 o'clock YouTube live call. Simple. Every Tuesday, 5:30, I'll have to start the hackathon. See, why? People who are attending this call are going to become the next top designers in the country. Not just a labor job or not just a UI UX position you are going to fulfill. You guys are going to become the destiny of this country. So 20 designers are going to solve 20 different problems in 20 different industries, creating a huge ripple effect. If I have to really help these people, then I will have to join this call at 6 o'clock. See, my intention is now very clear. Do you think I need an alarm to wake up? My intention. Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say? Type out yes or maybe no. I'll explain you again what I told you now. Yes. So for you guys, what is your intention? That's what I'm asking. What is your intention of attending some kind of an interview and all? See, recently our student Muttu is also attending many interviews. He's getting selected. Sometimes we are rejecting. Sometimes that industry is not suitable. They are also rejecting. But have you ever reworked on this answer? What is your intention? If your intention being set clear, if your intention is being very, 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 very clear, this is what I want to do, Jagdish, then techniques is not a big problem, guys. You will have a lot of techniques sorted with you super, super, super fast. Okay. So non-verbal cues build that trust. When I talk to you, do you guys feel that trust? Okay, Jagdish will come and solve some problem. Okay. He said medical industry, he is already passionate. Definitely he will solve some problem. You guys are getting that cue, right? That cue is very important for you guys to get in the interview. 55% of the interview communication is non-verbal. Psychology Today journal has said that 6 to 7% is not is interview, word. Okay. How many of you are feeling, Jagdish, I have a big time problem in interview, Jagdish. My communication is extremely bad. Who is like that? Tell me, who is like that? Please go and bang, don't go and bang your head on the wall. It's only 6 to 7%. Please focus on this 55. You will be already inside the job. Okay, 6 to 7%. Still, I'm also not good in communication. I should also improve. Okay, it's only verbal communication. People are taking English language classes. They are not attending interview for this reason. I don't know why. It's not true. Okay, so this is the most interesting factor, guys. Now let's go for the third part. Leveraging the NLP for confidence responses. What does mean by NLP, guys? Neuro linguistic program. Have you guys heard this word before? Or it looks like a magical word? Or it looks like a magical word? Tell me. Hmm? Have you guys heard this word before? No. Yes. No. Okay, fine. I'll explain you. Don't worry. Okay. So let's thank you for the people who have joined the YouTube live, guys. Thank you so much. It's beyond 30 minutes. Let us once again, guys, what's happening? I won't be able to stop this. Something else is happening. I don't know why. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. Okay, chalo, listen. So what is this NLP all about? NLP is about neuro-linguistic programming. Okay. See, guys, neuro-linguistic programming is a technique. It's a hack. It's a method which people have proven in order to get certain things accomplished in your career. Okay. Again, this is not the entire life. This is a small part of the whole equation. Your use language reflecting confidence and positivity. What NLP says is when you're talking something in the interview or when you're talking about your case studies or project or anything, make sure You are extremely confident about it. Even though your project is not completed, even though your project is not even started, it doesn't matter. Your confidence is very, very important. So they are saying, according to NLP, if you have certain things with a huge confidence, the way in which you communicate will be very different. They are saying your body language will be influenced based on this confidence. How confidence will be increased? Again, it goes back to the intention. Your intention, if it's very clear, and you can say, sir, if you give me this problem statement, I can able to solve it in next 2 days and give it to you. Once I say this task is done and I attend the interview after 2 days, then you hire me. I don't want to attend interview before that. Do you have the confidence to ask people like that? If you are getting design task and all, if you had that confidence, definitely you will be getting a lot of interview calls and job offers and everything. If you don't have that confidence, at least start talking. See, NLP works in both ways. This is very, very important, guys. Please listen to me very carefully. NLP works in both ways. You can also activate your mind through body, or you can activate your body through mind. Like, let's say if you start talking, I'm confident I can able to talk in the interview. I'm confident I can able to talk in the interview. Okay, like let's say people have did this project like financial discipline. Okay, financial discipline. Sir, I have really applied for this job considering I'll be able to contribute some significant portion in financial management. You know what? I have already solved a problem and I'm more passionate to do it. Can you give me an opportunity to attend the interview? Can you give me a chance to give the design task? I will be able to create a financial application what even illiterate people can use in just 1 day. I will do the research, I'll complete the project, I'll create iteration, I'll show you the mobile app itself, which I'm going to develop in 1 day. Tomorrow at the same time, I'll be presenting this app. Even though you don't not started, but you have literally programmed yourself in this way. The moment if you program like this, what happens? Subconsciously, your mind will start believing in 1 day you will be able to do it. Subconsciously you will start taking actions for this. You will find materials in the online, you will start doing actual things, you will do what is the problem statement, you will quickly take. There are many AI tools which is available in order to take your research data properly, and there are many tools which is available to get the insights and statistics about that information, and then you can able to use a data synthesis method to find out which problem statement to start with, and then you find out 2 or 3 stakeholders to get some information and start creating some ideas, start creating insight. In 1 hour also you can do this project, guys. In 1 day also you can do this project. In 1 week also you can do this project. 1 year also you can do this project. It all depends on where you draw the boundary. Simple. That is why I tell any interview you can crack by having confidence. You need to have the intention clear. Without that, you will not get this kind of a clarity. That is why your industry you're targeting, what is the project you wanted to show. If you go and approach in that industry, you will be absolutely confident. The way in which you are, what you call, your body language is very different compared to the body language what you exhibited before. That is why NLP is very, very important to understand it. Okay, there is a technique called reframing. There is something called reframing. Okay, I'll tell you what is that. Reframe the questions to highlight the strength. Like, let's say if somebody is asking you a question, please remember from this moment on in interviews and all, if you're talking to somebody, like let's say if they're asking you, what is the design process you followed while approaching this particular project, and tell me what's your strength. You can repeat them by saying, sir, you're asking about my top skills while executing this project. Am I right? Yes, you're right. Then you can start talking. The impact what the other person gets is very different when you just like that answer. See, 75% of your brain works in answering something. We have been subconsciously triggered from the evolution time, from the date of evolution. If somebody asks you a question, you will answer subconsciously. That's our nature. If somebody talks to you, like let's say if they ask you a question, how to go in this road, immediately you will tell go right, left. You will not ask, first of all, why are you asking this question to me? Who are you? What is? You will not go into that mode. Have you seen? Because 75% of your brain really start working to answer that question. So, but you are literally short circuiting in that. If a person is asking that question, you are rephrasing that question. While you're rephrasing, what happens? People will get more attention. Then you talk about the double diamond design thinking process. You talk about the research, what you did. You mainly talk about the failure. I'll tell you one very, very example, guys. Good example. Always pivot your questions about failure. Always show your learnings. Always show your growth. Always show your improvements. Never brag about yourself just like that. Tell, sir, this is my top strength, but what I can understand is while doing this project, I understood the research doesn't have a big significance here. All it matters is how people are going to use it in the real time field. That is my big learning. And I've stopped my entire research and I start working on a prototype, and then I did with the people, and then I tested with the people. Then I understood people want something else and I was doing something else. My entire assumption what I built this project was completely wrong. And I went back to the drawing board. I've corrected the problem statement, and then I made the prototype, and then I tested with the user. Now I conducted 20 users testing, and 10 of the people like this product and they have given me a best rating. And I'm going to develop this as a real-time prototype. If you answer like this, I will tell you what happens. If they are interviewing 100 people in one day, they will never forget this answer. Why? Because you have used an NLP technique and then you have pivoted your questions about your failure around it. You are using this kind of a reframing strategies to understand and help them get it clear. So their memory retention will be very high. But you should make it real, guys. Don't fake anything. Tell what is your real journey. Tell what is your real failure. You guys are doing the project. You guys are completing on case study and all. If somebody wants to start a new project or a case study, please get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to guide you. If you guys wanted to do a group project, I'll give you in the mission 2 and 3. Don't worry. Okay? Not now. We'll do it in the mission 2 and 3 and we will be able to take it forward. Okay? Yes. So that is all about it. Time management. This is very simple, guys. Structured strategies for better preparation. See, if you're using interview and if you're having a lot of time management problem, you'll have to use a method called salami slice method. This is very important. So like, let's say if a design task is given for you to attend an interview, totally one day is given for you. Okay, you will have to divide that task into multiple formats. Like, let's say 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. There is a podcast also which I've listened recently. Can somebody find it in the Spotify? One day, one project. I've did that podcast recently. Okay, so the podcast talks about this particular method, how we can able to divide the task. See, you can do research for 8 hours also. You can do ideation for 8 hours also. You can do any particular step for 8 hours also. But the point is, you'll have to stop that. You'll have to break the task. Let's say from 10 to 12, I'll complete ideation. Even if I get only one idea, let me document and close it. Even if I get 20 ideas, it's okay, I'll document and close it. If that discipline is coming inside you, you will have a lot of time to plan for their interview. Like, let's say if your interview is coming on Wednesday or maybe today, you'll have to first phone the interviewer and tell, sir, today I'm not available. I have an office. Can we meet on Wednesday morning 10 o'clock? Are you available? First of all, you'll have to buy time. And then you'll have to get in touch with me. And you'll have to tell Jagdish, I have an interview on Wednesday. So today is Monday. So what do we do? Then I'll give you a plan. Then you can also suggest me a plan how we can able to do it. Jagdish, I'll prepare this design task. Then I'll prepare about the company. Then I'll prepare about my introduction. Then I'll do a rehearsal. So this planning is very, very important, guys, when you're attending the interview, or else it will go into vain. There is a book called Eat That Frog. Please note it down, guys. This is a very, very interesting book. Okay. And it's a very, very short book. In 2-3 hours, you can read this book. Okay. This is the only book in the world which is going to talk to you about time management. Nobody else have simplified better than this. The one-stop solution. If you're having problem in your life for time management, you will have to read this book at least 10 times because you will not get it in one go. I've read it 3 to 4 times. Still, I'm not able to understand certain things. It's only a small book. 3 hours it will take. But the principles, what has been taught inside it, it is very, very powerful. It will change your life. It will exactly flip your thought process in a way to approach each of the things. Okay, so start with the hardest preparation first. Like, that's okay, that's very deep topic, we'll see later. Okay, so when you're using this salami slice method, you can also plan something like this, like a week task. Like, let's say, Jagdish, Monday I'll start researching about a company. I know what is my interest. I know what is this industry which I'm targeting about. I know this is the skill set, whatever I have. I also have 2-3 projects like this. But how to approach for the interview now? First, Monday, you can talk about a company role and research. Tuesday, you can go and attend some mock interviews with me. I'll also give you some exercise and activities. Then you can go for a portfolio review. Then you can have behavioral questions. Then you can analyze your feedback and go. See, this is how you plan yourself. When you're going and approaching an interview, you will have to plan it. Don't just randomly approach and attend interviews. Have a plan. If a professional interview you are attending, people will give you at least 3 days time or at least 2 days time. Nobody will ask you to come tomorrow or today. Then that industry is very unprofessional. Please go and waste time there. You'll have to be very careful. Your time is very important to prepare all these things. Okay. See, you need to research about the company background. We have an Excel sheet. We have the codex document, and when you complete the codex document, there is an Excel sheet available. Shantilal or Kumar Sai, can you paste that Excel sheet link here for the people? Thank you, guys. Okay. Yeah. So There is a 13 metrics available in that Excel sheet. It's available for everybody. Please do request it, and you can able to use it and fill the company data accordingly to that. Don't fill random company. Whatever company you've generated in the codex, 200 companies or whatever, in that you will have to choose 50 companies and approach there. 50 companies you'll have to research about their background. Understand what is the interview process and the format what they had. Okay, like let's say analyze the interview process. Okay, who is going to interview? Let me show it for you guys.